Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. If you guys are new, this is Goose. And today I thought it would be really fun to have a special guest. Can you sit? Good boy. If you're new to my channel, he is a almost year-old Australian Labradoodle puppy. I thought it would be super fun today to kind of talk about how we do things here because I work as a nurse and my husband works as a firefighter. When we first got him, I was searching for someone else that was in the same position as us and I honestly just couldn't find it. That's okay. I figured if anybody else is in the position where you really want to get a dog, can you lay down? Good boy. But you have a demanding job or you don't know what to do with your dog while you're at work, this video is for you. We got Goose in March and we finally have a good routine down and I wanted to share it with you guys. So when my husband is home, obviously we don't need a pet sitter, but if I'm at work, it's like literally just me because if you didn't know, he works 24-hour shifts, so there's no one to be home with Goose during the day. He stays in this little playpen during the day. Hi, baby. When we're not home, this is currently the playpen setup that we have going on. Goose is gonna demonstrate. That's a good boy. Pen. Good boy. So we taught him the command pen. So whenever he hears that, he goes in here. And then we did teach him the command release when he can leave his pen and he sits to say please. And most of the time he just sleeps in there. If your dog is gonna be bigger than 30 pounds or any sort of breed that can jump, I would recommend just getting this playpen right off the bat from the time they're a puppy because we tried a smaller one when he was a puppy and he literally jumped out of it. Hi. Oh, thank you. I will link his playpen down below. It is literally the best thing ever. It actually has 2 more panels that we don't currently have right now. Just moved his pen into this area because we're gonna put our Christmas tree up in the area where his pen normally stays. Otherwise, we did start him on a training program right when we brought him home. I did the 6-week course through Baxter and Bella. I can leave a link to it down below. Sit. Obviously, he's still a huge work in progress. That's a good boy. But this training program has helped tremendously and honestly, I would recommend it to anybody that wants to do their own dog training. It does require you to be super consistent and be very involved. So if you want to just like drop the dog off and like not think about it, this is not for you. I would highly recommend this course and I feel like it has helped us kind of become a team and really bond. So that has been super great. Hi, Buffy. He just got groomed today. He has a bandana on and everything. He looks a little shorter. So it can be quite the struggle to make sure that we have somebody that can consistently be there for him. Have someone that comes to let him out from rovers. That's been like the biggest help is honestly just like having somebody to come and let him out. We have a handful. I recommend having like a couple of different people that you can lean on. Rover has been really great for us, but he's obviously still very puppy. So I always like the people to come and meet him first and just kind of get a feel for each other, see if it's a good fit, and then if all else fails, our parents are super supportive of helping with it. The other thing is having some sort of gate to block off the larger portions of your house that you're not gonna be with him in. For example, the way that our house is set up, we have the living room and the kitchen and then our hallway, and then we have a gate. Goose is not allowed to go upstairs at this time. He's still very puppy in terms of just being interested in everything that he's not supposed to have. This is something that we did with him that we did not do with my family dog growing up, and that is not feeding him people food, especially at the table. Something that I taught him very, very early on was the command go to bed. This command has literally been the biggest lifesaver for us. We're working up to longer and longer times of having him stay in the bed. Go to bed. That's a good boy. Good boy. Release. Yes, good boy. If I'm going to feed him, like for example, sometimes if I'm cutting up vegetables, I'll give him a piece of carrot. I make him go to his bed and then I throw him the carrot rather than just feeding it to him from our bar or the table that I'm sitting at. Training has been super great. I'm actually giving him these chicken bone broth Trader Joe's treats right now. Good boy. and he knows he has to wait, and then he gets it. We are really lucky because Goose is very food motivated, not like food aggressive or anything. He just loves a reward and he will do anything for it. Having high value reward treats, I like to feed him low fat string cheese like from Trader Joe's, these dried chicken, yummy pumpkin treats off of BarkBox that he absolutely loves. That brings me to the next thing. BarkBox. We absolutely love BarkBox, but we did have to upgrade Goose last month to the Super Chewer because every little stuffed toy he was just destroying in under 10 minutes. The Super Chewer box has been amazing. He has not destroyed any of those toys yet. And the ones that have a little spot where you can hide a treat in there, he absolutely loves. So are a few of the Super Chewer treats from BarkBox. And this is the one I was talking about. He loves it. We call this one Toomey. You can put little treats inside of it. I'll show you. These are those treats that I was talking about, the jackaloops of pumpkin. He absolutely loves. They're super cute. They look like this. And I honestly just break them up into small pieces most of the time, or I'll put them in this tombstone. And he loves this thing. Here, Papa. That's a good boy. That'll keep him busy for, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, but it's 10 minutes. And we also still have a couple of these little fuzzy toys left from BarkBox that he has not yet destroyed. These little donuts are so cute and he loves them. He did destroy the donut bag that they came in though, so those have been game changer for us. We order some of the treats off of BarkBox. I'm not really sure how good they are for the dog, the quality of the ingredients or anything. I can't really speak to that, but he loves them and they agree well with him. We're kind of lucky with him because he seems to be able to kind of eat whatever and not really have an issue with it, which is like a major blessing. Another thing that we had to learn with him, because he is such a good eater, we ended up having to get him a slow feeder to slow him down when he eats his food because he was so quick with it. It was crazy. Getting a puppy, bitter apple spray will be your best friend, especially if they're a chewer. I'll link that down below too, because we honestly have to spray that on like our walls. He'll chew the corners of our walls if we're not careful. Crate training. That is another thing that has been life-saving for us. We started that right away. He whined a little bit the first night, and I've noticed if I put a light blanket over the top of it to keep it nice and dark for him, that works the best. We also had a snuggle puppy at the beginning with a heartbeat, a baby otter from my mother-in-law. It's a baby toy. It sings them to sleep. Those were key. He still sleeps with the singing otter every single night. Just I put it on top of his pen because I don't want him to chew it. And I know you can purchase these on Amazon. It does have like a huge battery pack in it though, so I don't let him chew this or hold on to it. I literally just set it on top of the crate, close his blanket over the top, and then push his little belly, and he starts singing these sweet little lullabies. Another thing we learned, don't put a bed in their crate, especially if they're a chewer. We went through 3 beds before we learned this lesson. Expensive, annoying because you have to clean up all the fuzz. He destroyed all of them. Just when we thought he was doing well in there, hadn't destroyed one in months, nope, he chewed it again. Just put an old towel in there with them. They'll be fine until they prove to you that they can handle a bed. Do not. Overall, it's so worth it. If you're thinking about getting a puppy, do it. It sucks sometimes, I will say. Hi. There are times when he has literally made me want to rip out my hair, but overall, he's a really good boy. And obviously, all of this advice is just what has worked for us. I'm sure there are other breeds of dog that different things work better for. Size of dog obviously changes things. This is just what worked for us and our almost year-old Australian Labradoodle boy. I feel like boys and girls are also way different. He's also not fixed yet, so I'm sure his mannerisms will change slightly once he's a little bit more mature and also once he gets his surgery, which is just in a few months, right? That's kind of our puppy update I wanted to share with you guys. Share some strategies that we learned that worked well for us, just in case there's somebody out there who this could help, because I know I was like super lost at the beginning. And obviously he's still very puppy because he's literally trying to get his attention. If you guys want to see more videos like this or hear more about what it's like having pets, whatever else you guys want to see, let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Bye.